If there's one thing I would like to say to the HLS community, it would be that you all have done a tremendous job and you are actually stronger than you think.
I'm just so impressed with all the work that everyone has put in to make the HLS experience what it is, even remotely.
Thank you so much for making these past 3 years some of the best 3 years of my life, stretching me, helping me to grow.
We did do this together.
Thank you for being an extended family.
Without you guys, there is no Harvard, and there is no Harvard Law School experience.
So much of law school, we've talked about things, we've read old cases, and we've talked about what we would do. And I'm excited for us to actually go and do those things.
I'm excited to move from learning the law to shaping the law.
We're trying to create a better society.
And to be a bridge across different cultures.
Restoring justice around the world and serving disadvantaged communities globally.
I have been able to find pieces of myself that I did not even know were there. You know, the ability to really understand the laws and how they shape the society we live in. All of this compounded by my perspective as an immigrant to the United States.
During my time in law school, I've learned that there are so many things I didn't know that I didn't know.
I came in with solidified career plans, and now I'm living with a more open and fluid approach towards my career goals and my next steps.
HLS has prepared me to whatever that next step is. I'm going into big law next, but I really feel like I've had the skills and met enough people and really learned about myself as a student and a worker and how my brain works to tackle no matter what sort of professional things are coming my way.
I think my time at HLS has really improved my writing. I've also learned what personal jurisdiction is.
I've been pushed in class and clinics to really challenge my initial assumptions.
I don't just accept that because someone tells me that this is what the law is, that this is what the law should be.
In general, I got to really think like a lawyer over time, and I think that really manifests itself significantly in my sort of the growth of my legal scholarship.
In Uganda, when you say you are from Harvard, it speaks volumes even without someone asking you any questions. So it's a beginning of greater things than just the completion of my LLM.
To me, commencement means a new beginning.
Better opportunities and an exciting future.
All the hard work that we've done, all of the growing we've done, all of the critical thinking that we've done, it's a celebration of all of those accomplishments.
A breath of fresh air, an opportunity to start something new, but this time stronger, wiser.
A conclusion to 3 years of an intellectual journey of reflecting on the past, critiquing the present, and imagining the future.
Trying to define what it means to be myself and what it means to be a Harvard Law alum in the world.
And having my family and friends and beloved ones around me to celebrate as well.
My graduating from Harvard Law is as much an accomplishment of my family as it is one of my own.
I honestly feel like it's a little unfair that my wife's name will not appear on my diploma.
Commencement is a moment that's for my family and for my village that raised me and brought me here. They're the reason that I've made it to this point.
It just means so much more to me than just something that I've achieved during my time at HLS. It also means this opportunity to be able to go into the world and make the world a better place, and also to continue to add to the numbers of Black and African lawyers in the US.
I think that the things that I'm going to miss really are just the casual moments, like booking a study room in WCC and like electing someone to get junk food.
Going to CamCom after finals with my friends.
Walking past Landell on a beautiful winter sunny morning, looking forward to all the things I get to soak in.
I'm gonna miss the library. It was so tranquil and serene, and I spent so many hours under the watchful eyes of Justice Kagan and Justice Brandeis with those giant portraits.
Honestly, those moments in class when you have that light bulb moment, when it sort of clicks and you realize that you actually understand something, even forever how fleeting that moment lasts.
Definitely co-organizing the 7th International Arbitration Conference with IOSA.
I interviewed Justice Rosalie Abela, the Supreme Court Canadian Justice, and to me, she serves like a real role model of gender equity and a true inspiration.
I got to intern at the European Parliament and their legal office.
When I was in the family law clinic, it was a great experience to really get my feet wet in trial advocacy and run my first trial, and it also felt wonderful to win for my client.
I will miss the endless opportunities, resources, and events bombarding me every single day.
The greatest memory has been in some way how I've been sharing with each other among the students. Zoom parties, breakout rooms, you talk and feel your part and parcel of the entire community.
And I'm definitely going to miss the faculty who have made our experience a lot better.
HLS has so many wonderful professors and faculty members that genuinely care about their students and want to make sure that we are having a good experience and we are learning and we are okay as people.
Really a lot of clinical instructors, unsung heroes of all learning here, put a lot of time into making sure that we were all engaged.
I feel like I will always think about walking through Belinda Hall and just running into 10 different people. Sometimes I feel like it takes students 15 minutes to walk through the hall because you just keep running into different friends.
Harvard Law School community is a second family to me.
The HLS community is this massive group of diverse people with varied interests from all around the world.
It means incredible inclusiveness and support.
No matter what happened, there was always someone highly skilled and empathetic to support me.
Though we haven't met physically, but the HLS community has taught me that I have a family outside Uganda.
I'm so lucky to have so many brilliant peers and friends constantly inspiring me, supporting me, challenging me to be the best version of myself.
People that bring into every room that they come into an energy that is just contagious, fun, and it just makes you want to be a better person.
The HLS community is everything to me. I think particularly my community in the Black Law Students Association.
La Alianza and Parity have acted as homes within the greater HLS home.
The Women's Law Association, I've made friends and mentors within the community that I still talk to for day-to-day advice.
The community has really helped me in tons of ways, whether it's from professor mentors or my friends or even the staff.
We were all on this journey together. Some of us at different speeds, some of us at different places in the journey, but I always felt like there were other people to rely on who knew exactly what I was going through, and that meant so much to me.
I know that a lot of us have faced a lot of loss.
There was also the isolating factor that we were now spread out all over the world.
Navigating things like the uncertainty facing international students.
It was really heartbreaking for me to find out that the entire academic year would be held remotely.
Attending HLS remotely was very tough, but everybody was looking out for one another and it was very uplifting.
Whenever you have the shared goal of just trying to make the most out of this year, you really can accomplish some wonderful things.
The pandemic has allowed us to learn new things about ourselves, what it means to be back at home, to re-engage the communities that you might have not had a chance to be a part of again had it not been for the pandemic.
And I know coming out of this that we'll all have this special bond of having gone through this crazy experience together, and I think moving forward we'll all be able to rely on each other because of that.
Really, I've strengthened a lot of friendships, but also made a lot of new friends with people I've never actually met in person yet. I know when this is over, I'll be visiting them.
I'm super grateful that I was able to build this resilient support system at Harvard Law School this year.
I'm just thankful that we're all here and that I want to thank all my classmates for supporting me.
I'm proud to be part of the bravest class of 2021.
I hope that we will treasure our memories together and continue building new memories together.
Never lose hope, because truly in the eyes of God, nothing is impossible.
Thank you for everything.
Congratulations to us.
To the rest of the community, I want to give you a very big hug, so all bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in.
To my fellow classmates, I offer a line from a poem by Constantine Cavafy. When you set out for Ithaca, may your journey be long, full of adventure, full of knowledge. I wish my classmates the same in your journeys ahead.
Good morning. Welcome to Harvard Law School's commencement ceremony for the class of 2021. Now, again, this is Harvard Law School, so I want to hear a little more energy, so let's try that again. Good morning. We are thrilled to have all of you with us today here in Cambridge, live and in person. And this is a day, a year in the making, and I just can't tell you how excited we are that it's finally here. Now, for those of you who might be scratching your heads or still waking up from today's 5:30 a.m. breakfast, or recovering from last night's barrister's ball and wondering, who's this cheerful, charming, moderately handsome guy? I am Stephen Ball, and I am HLS's new Dean of Students. And I started about 3 months ago. So I was not here for your time at HLS, unfortunately, but I'm no less delighted to welcome you back, along with your friends and your family. I had the opportunity to chat with a number of students from the class of 2021 yesterday and this morning, and really enjoyed it. Commencement is a special time. All at once, it allows us to reflect on where we've been, celebrate where we are now, and ponder where we hope to go. And this is especially true today, because even as we celebrate your class's achievements, many of us naturally find ourselves with heavy hearts following the events of the past few weeks. And we're wondering how we might prevent similar outcomes in the future. It's actually a powerful reminder of the infinitely complex challenges facing our country and our world. Challenges which Harvard Law School graduates are uniquely equipped to address. And as we prepare to celebrate the class of 2021 by calling the names of the graduates assembled here, we must also acknowledge the incredible resilience, ingenuity, and adaptability that they've shown already. Class of 2021, you navigated law school during a 100-year pandemic that nearly brought the entire world to a standstill. Amid profound uncertainty, grief, difficulty, and fear threatening even the most basic human interactions, you pushed through. With the normal operations and rigors of law school shifted to novel formats and new approaches, you pushed through. And even though the post-graduation world that awaited you may have been different than what you'd imagined, you pushed through. So before we move to presenting the class of 2021, I'd ask that our graduates and everyone else take a moment to give this class a long overdue round of applause. And finally, we also know that none of our graduates who arrived at this moment made it here alone. There were family members, friends, teachers, mentors, and other supporters who encouraged them along the way. So I'd ask now that the family, friends, and other supporters of the class of 2021 give themselves a round of applause. So, in case it's not clear already, class of 2021, we admire you, we appreciate you, we celebrate you, and we thank you for being here. Let me now turn things over to your terrific class marshals, who will recognize the faculty, staff, and student award winners. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. My name is Marvelous Ihukumere. I recently graduated last year in the class of 2021, and I'm one of the class marshals and here to open up our day today by giving the staff award winner to Miss Paula Garvin. So I'm gonna say a few little things about Miss Paula. Woo! Ms. Paula Garvin of the Office of Career Services is simply one of those people who models how you should treat others. In nominating her for a Staff Appreciation Award, one student wrote, "Paula is an incredible member of the HLS staff who should be recognized for her contributions, especially as she prepares to retire. She has been unfailingly a helpful, friendly, and compassionate figure in OCS. She has always gone out of her way to be available to assist myself and others, and even checks up on me still from time to time in our virtual space." Another student shared, "Ms. Paula was a huge support to students interfacing with the Office of Career Services. She always welcomed students with a smile and encouraged students to pursue their dreams. For me personally, Ms. Paula has continued to check up on me after I graduated from HLS, even calling me last week during my birthday to tell me happy birthday. She is an amazing woman, and we're so honored to give her this award."
The Suzanne L. Richardson Staff Appreciation Award is given each year to a member of the staff who demonstrates commitment to the student experience and concern for students' lives and work at HLS. On behalf of the class of 2021, it's with great pleasure that I call an amazing woman out of a comfortable and well-deserved retirement and present the Suzanne Richardson Staff Appreciation Award to the ever-radiant and ever-lovely Ms. Paula Garvin. And now, please welcome my fellow 2021 class marshal, Zachariah McNeil.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. My name is Zachariah McNeil, and I am honored to recognize the 2021 Albert M. Sachs Paul A. Freund Awardee for Teaching Excellence. Each year, this award is presented to one professor for their teaching ability, attentiveness to student concerns, and contribution to student life. As students, we expected to find ourselves grappling with legal concepts under the tutelage of unparalleled professors. We came looking for teachers who are perpetually engaged with the development of law and whose arguments are precise, honest, and grounded. We wanted to learn from those whose circle of care includes those distant from this community as well as those who are a part of it. And we wanted to be inspired so that we might lock our eyes on the long arc toward justice. I have felt the urgency for these values increase in the years since our time at HLS. The 2021 awardee is Professor Nico Bowie. Professor Bowie far exceeded our expectations. He embodied them, and he's continued to do so for classes that have followed. So thank you, Professor Bowie. Please join me in congratulating him. And now, please welcome my fellow 2021 class marshals, Cynthia Ahmed and Ikrim Ais.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to present a student award. So the David Grossman Exemplary Clinical Student Award recognizes a graduating student or students who embody the pro bono spirit of the late clinical professor David Grossman. Professor Grossman exemplified putting a theory into practice through clinical excellence and clinical work. The student honorees have demonstrated excellence in representing individual clients and undertaking group advocacy or policy reform projects. In 2021, the David Grossman was awarded to Linda Hee-Young Park and Benjamin Antillon Fernandez. Congratulations. Now I would like to pass the mic to my colleague Cynthia Ahmed to present the next award.
Hello, I'm Cynthia, JD 2021, and I will also be presenting some of the awards. So the next student award is the Frank Righeimer Jr. Prize for Student Citizenship. It was established in the memory of Frank S. Righeimer Jr., Harvard class of 32, and the prize is awarded annually to a graduating student or students in recognition of exceptional citizenship within the HLS community, which is demonstrated through involvement in student organizations, community service groups, or through individual efforts. The Frank S. Righeimer Jr. Prize for Citizenship for Student Citizenship is awarded to Ikram Ais and Phoebe Hong.
Thank you. Now I would like to present the next award, the William J. Stuntz Memorial Award for Justice, Human Dignity, and Compassion. The Stuntz Memorial Award recognizes a graduating student who has demonstrated an exemplary commitment to principles of justice, human dignity, and compassion while at Harvard Law School. The 2021 winner is Alexis Patricia Afriyi Yeboah Kodi, class of 2021. Congratulations. Now I pass the mic back to my colleague Cynthia.
The next award we want to present is the David Westfall Memorial Award for Community Leadership. It was named in honor of the late Professor David Westfall, class of Harvard 1950, who taught at HLS for more than 50 years and served as an inaugural faculty leader for a first-year section. The award is presented annually to recognize student contributions, creating community within a first-year section and wider class. The David Westfall Memorial Award for Community Leadership was awarded to Madison Martin. I'll pass the mic back to Ikram.
Thank you. Now I would like to present the Andrew L. Kaufman Pro Bono Service Award. The Kaufman Pro Bono Service Award is granted each year in honor of Professor Andrew Kaufman, class of 1954, who has been instrumental in creating and supporting the pro bono service program at Harvard Law School. JD students in graduating class who demonstrate an exemplary commitment to pro bono work receive the award and an honorarium in this regard. This award was allocated to Brooke Alexandria Davis, class of 2021, and Daniel Olesa Oyolo, class of 2021 as well. Congratulations. Now I pass back the mic to my colleague Cynthia.
The next award is the Gantz Access to Justice Award. This new award honors the late Massachusetts Supreme Court Chief Justice Ralph D. Gantz, Harvard class of 1980, who passed away in the fall of 2020 and was a tireless advocate for racial and social justice. The award recognizes a student who, in the spirit of Justice Gantz's commitment to creating a fair criminal justice system, is dedicated to advancing access to justice, racial equity, and criminal justice reform, and has demonstrated leadership in helping eliminate systematic barriers to justice. The inaugural recipient was Dennis Obioma Ojogho. In addition to the award winners we have highlighted, there are many other remarkable individuals in the class of 2021, some of whom were awarded a Dean's Award for Community Leadership, which recognizes a number of graduating students who contribute time and energy to making the HLS community a better place through involvement in student organizations, community service groups, and individual efforts. We encourage you to take a look at your programs where the winners of the award are recognized. We ask that all 2021 award winners briefly stand for a round of applause. Thank you. Now we will proceed to recognize the graduates of the class of 2021. Thank you.
I am Jean Tai, former Assistant Dean for the Graduate Program and International Legal Studies. Senator Elizabeth Warren will join Dean Kamali for recognizing the 2021 graduates of the Graduate Program, beginning with our Master of Laws degrees. Tal Abulov. Natasha Agrawal. Carlos Alcalde Araya. Fer Ghana Ansari. Daniel Arredondo Zelada. Macarena Bamonde Villafuerte. Varun Balaga. Sheila Kose Bamgamere. Gal Levi Ben Chaim. Beata Boyova. Nella Chakalova. Yu Hyun Chong. Vanessa Daza Castillo. Maria Daniela Diaz Villamil. Fernanda Gomez Balderas. Pauline Angler. Makoto Hong. Ikra Salim Khan. Joshua Kieran Glennon. Angelina Agnes Kwan. Joseph Lavery. Jun Suk Lee. Timothy Lee. Astrid Marinero Butler. Gilad Mills. Christopher Monahan. Limor Morad. Timothy Joel Morgan. Luis Santiago Filho. Irene Muthoni. Facundo Nasur. Victor Ojay. Daphne Arnak. Mistura Otubu. Ikram Ais. Celia Reynolds. Carolina Rocha Richard. Myung Kyung Cho. Shota Todo. Mary Rolene Torres. Ferdinand Tumuhaise. Kunchak Doma Yakla. This concludes the LLM graduates. Will sections 3 and 4 please report to Hauser?
Hello, I am Professor Bruce Mann. We will now begin recognizing graduates with Juris Doctor degrees who also received a joint degree with the Harvard Business School. And now, our JD MBA graduates. Parker Davis. Dawit Gasaya. Reshma Lutfeli. Chuyo Charles Zhang. This concludes the joint degrees with the Harvard Business School. I will now join Dean Kamali and Senator Warren in recognizing Section 1. Alexander Ahmadi. Singju An. Pierre Anquetil. Cynthia E. Ahmed. Catherine Bors. Alicia Bruce. Sarah Carter. Nicholas Cordova. Peter Orville Daniels. Suzanne Elizabeth Donahue. Kia Duggins. How you doing? Eddie Ebiafung. Laura Follensby. Andrea Forsey. Hi, how are you? Madeline Gates. Hi, how are you? Thank you. Angela Wangere Gichinga. Jack Goldbrenner. Hi. Good to see you. How are you? Thank you. Yuan Ha. Emma Carolyn Hobbs. Hi, how are you? Carolyn Jane Harrow. How are you? Mauro Joangiri. Bo Sung Lee Kim. Hi, how are you? Thank you. Lauren Kuhn. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Charlotte Lepic. Hi, how are you? Hey. Ada Lehman Tangiri. Phoebe Lockhart. How are you? Good to see you. Congratulations. Lauren Christine Lockett. Good to see you. Congratulations. Andrea Loera. Good to see you. Congratulations. Yes. Iman Mohammed. Hi. Congratulations. Thank you. Amanda Rosemary Odaz. Hello. Good to see you. Audrey Ortiz. Hello. Good to see you. Alex Pasquale. Hi. Good, good to see you. Congratulations. David Pena. Good to see you. Riley Porter. Congratulations. Okay. Elizabeth Ross. Hello. Congratulations. Good to see you. Good. Ria Sen. Congratulations. Benjamin Sobel. Rebecca Wang. Hello. Good to see you. Congratulations. Haishuan Yang. Hello, good to see you. How have you been?
I would hug you, but I don't think that's allowed right now.
Yeah, okay.
I have to give you this too.
Okay, thank you. Sabrina Zhang. This concludes section 1. Will sections 5 and 6 please report to housing? And Professor Jim Greiner will join Dean Kamali and Senator Warren for recognizing section 2.
And now I give you section 2. Rehab Abdul Wahab. Amenze Belowasaje. Oh, Andrew Spencer Bridgewater. Anshaw Chugg. Brian Cruz. No, you go. Benzie Edelman. Gabrielle Freezer. Max Hawley. Taylor Hodhod. Yes. Sum Yi Jessica Hui. Alan Kim. Gladys Gigi Casella. Maciel Leva. Laura Londoño Pardo. Ethan Ross Lowens. Do you have a card? Just want to make sure I get the pronunciation correct. I can Carla Luna, right? It shouldn't be hard. I got it. Hey, Carla Luna? Yeah, okay. Carla Luna. John Carl Malchar. Catherine Mateo Mokite. Watch out, don't get caught. John Timothy Morrison. Natalie Mae Morrissey. Christine Adrian Nelson. Terrence Ogren. Adam Phillips. Hector Pina. Arib Salim. Whoops, careful. Jessie Elizabeth Schwab. Nika Shaheri. Matthew Shields.
Adam Nathan Spiegel. Lori Ann Taylor. Michael John Torsello. Alex Van Dyke. Kurt Walters. Haehong Wong. Crystal Lee. This concludes Section 2. Professor Guy Charles will join Dean Kamali and Senator Warren for recognizing Section 3.
Congratulations, Section 3. Kevin Bani Fatami. Holly Box. Jubilee Chung. Sheridan Cunningham.
Congratulations.
Nick Curry. Raisa Kramer. Florine Frenot. Ayako Fujihara.
Congratulations.
Phoebe Jenny Hung. Evan Theodore Jackson.
Congratulations.
Nomi Erdine Jagodorit.
Congratulations.
Jacob Kovac Goodman. Yiming Lee. Jenny Liang.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Lillian McGuire.
Congratulations.
Kira Negron.
Congratulations.
Natasha Nicholson Gaviria.
Congratulations.
Dennis Ogjo.
Congratulations.
Daniel Jordan Pulowski.
Congratulations.
Sebastian Spitz. Roberta Tomazoni Mayerly. Elizabeth Yonkowski. Mohammed Zia. This concludes Section 3. Will Section 7, 8, and joint degree graduates please report to Hauser? Professor Glenn Cohen will join Dean Kamali and Senator Warren for recognizing Section 4.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready for Section 4. They've been waiting a long time for this. Alexis Brianna Alvarez. Mackenzie James Arnold. Anissa Badea. Lauren Bilo. Gina Chung. Maura Renee Kremen. Jeremy Dang. Aaron Dunn. Elev Erhan. Beth Feldstein. Nicholas Alexander Friedel. Alex Harper. Megan Garrett Jones. Ryan Kashtan. Yinan Yu. Trevor Lutzo. Jamie Dominic Yu Macale. Andre Manuel. Madison Martin. Catherine Muller. Chinelo Crystal Okonkwo. Congratulations. Linda Hyung Park. Congratulations. Graham Kiva Provost. Congratulations. Daniel Siradsky. Matt Summers. Congratulations. Shuyu Sun. Congratulations. Tian Yi Tan. Some singing maybe? Frank Angelo Troncoso. Disha Verma. Congratulations. Stephen Wang. Congratulations, April. April Xiaoyi Shu. last but not least, Alexis Yaboa Cody. Big round of applause for all of them. Sure.
Thank you.
I will be doing section 5. And they'll be joining, well, I'll be joining Dean Kamali and Senator Warren for this. I'm still here. Okay, Hadi Ayaz. Marla Bloom. Anthony Cassione. Madeline Rose DeMel. Sarah Douglas. Obianuju Eworham. Juan Alberto Espinozo Munoz. Michael Glanzel. Jordan Ackerman Goodson. Jocelyn Hassel. Joshua Hillman. Eve Howe. Mason G. Nikita Kansira. Jordan A. Kennedy. A little young to graduate, maybe, I don't know. Juyan Jun Koo. Noel Lee. Thank you very much. Anita Liao. Thank you. Kayla Lucia. Thank you very much. Gaia L. Matiache. Aaron Mihir Mukherjee. Alexandra Mushka. And I think we've got a relief pitcher coming up here, so. Professor Bruce Mann.
Hello, congratulations. Suni Ning. Hello, congratulations. Christine Olson. Rebecca Allison Raftery. Hi, thank you. Emily Roy. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. Alexa Rose Richardson. Thank you. Jiang Min Shin. Hi, good to see you. Raymond Bernard Simmons, Jr. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Ebony Nicole Slaughter Johnson. Good to see you. Andrew Henry Stavash. Well, good to see you. Thank you. Jingyi Tan. Hi, good to see you. How are you? Aaron Ward. Hello, good to see you. Weidurong Wang. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Layla Najib Webby. Thank you very much. Melissa Wen. Eric Wisman. Lois Yu. Thank you. Jaeyuk Yu. This concludes Section 5. Professor John Hanson will join Dean Kamali and Senator Warren in recognizing Section 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. I'm here to introduce Section 6, also known as the Pufentorts. Juliana Astorita. John Bailey.
That's the way to do it. Thank you.
Nanika Baccaray. Justin Bogda. Molly Broderick. Kayla Blaker. Paul Kaintick. Laura Clark. Evan Cooper. Brooke Davies. Matthew Disler. Howard Duan.
Take your time.
Shuhao Fan. Alexander Guerin. Joy Laureen Holden. Thomas Hopkins. Taylor Keating. John Philip Ketchum. Claudia Camille Corey Yakub. Antonio Jose Leonares de la Fuente. Danielle Litwack. David McCauley. Armani Jamal Madison.
You're good.
Sarah Diane Margulies. Nora Amy McDonald. Zechariah McNeil. William Edelman Meyer. Julia Ray Moore. Julian Mangadlao Morimoto. Thank you. Paul Andrew Newman.
Hello there. Good to see you.
Danielle Olisa Oyolo. Julia Patton. Samuel Edersheim Rosen. And you, Sarah D. Rutherford. Autumn Simpson. Lena Sun. Jacob Steinberg Otter. Joy Sun. Connor Vaneski. William Prescott Wright. Thank you. Carla Yoon. This concludes Section 6. Professor Todd Rakoff will now join Dean Kamali and Senator Warren for recognizing Section 7.
All right, Section 7. Adiemi Adedaran. Rachel Hannah Alpert. Noni Brown. Lucy Chen. Will Sapusky. Margaret Dushko. Ariel Mano Fishman. Mackenzie Herbst. Anna Hevia. Marvelous Ihuku Mayray. Rachel Jang. Ashik Jivani. Alexander Johnson. Hey. Jessica Katzen. Muriel Kenfield Kelleher. Run Kayat. Kevin Kowalewski. Okay. Tiffany Kwok. Stephanie Elizabeth Levin. Tiffany Huang Lee. Mohammed Light. Amber Lowry. Robert Mahari. Sam Margaram. Maggie McGovern. Vinnie May. Got it together? Brees Nagami. Derek Parker. Molly Prothero. Brett Windsor Ritchie. That's it. Jessica Jacobson Savadogo. Rachel Shub. John Sullivan. Alaric Ryan Tubbs. Jack Weinstein. Avery Wentworth. Peyton Wolf. Carolyn Jung. A whole bunch of stuff. Yihan Jung. And now Professor Mark Wu will join Dean Kamali and Senator Warren for recognizing Section 8.
Alexandra Gabrielle Butler. Catherine Alexis Clements. Antonia Diener. Ryan Gribben Burkett. Zachary Gruev. Natalie Gunasekara. Michael Edward Horzel. Eric Thomas Jensen. Marina Lewis Molta. James Arthur Patton III. Chris Stevenson. Limon Sun. Jessica Xing Tong. Joey Tong. Ubong Udeo. Annie Wilt. Yifeng Yuan. This concludes Section 8. We will now recognize our graduates who also received degrees at other graduate schools. Dean Stephen Ball will join Dean Kamali and Senator Warren to recognize our joint degree students.
Thank you. How are you? All right. Saba Sadri received a joint degree from the Fletcher School. Aaron Shortell, who received a joint degree from the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health. This concludes recognizing the class of 2021. Congratulations. And now we will move to the next phase of our program, which includes a conversation with Senator Warren.